All right. I got a special guest that I wanted to chat with, but let's bring him up first. Ladies and gentlemen, my partner, the shelf to my top shelf.com, who years ago at South by Southwest said, let's come up with an app that delivers entertainment to people upon request. So we started making this show together. Please welcome the other executive producer of Community, Chris McKenna.
Coming.
From the day I met Chris McKenna, I knew he was the one.
Look at this leisurely walk to the stage.
It's a giant Irish man that likes the fun. Family. Chris McKenna's here. Take a mic at any seat you like.
Yes. Hey, Jordan, he just gave me a sip of whiskey. Jordan, he has other podcasts to ambush.
Is it on?
Is that guy just walking around town storming stages?
Check. I can't find a. There's a tiny switch there, but my hands are full.
Check. Tiny, delicate fingers of Jeff Davis. Thank you.
Chris McKenna, I like the way that.
Oh wait, no, that was just a sip. It was for you.
Oh.
Get an app.
I thought you were just setting it down.
Oh, sure.
No.
Set it down right here.
Okay, somebody keep your eye on the time.
Hey, wait, can we bring Harmon Dino hybrid up on stage real quick in the front row? Will you come up on stage, sir? Can we get Dan? No.
Reading a Rainbow? Yeah,
Reading Rainbow. That guy, you want him to? You only if he wants to. Do you want to come up on stage to?
Or at least just stand up. Yeah. This guy looks a little bit. If Dan Harmon and Dino Stamatopoulos had a child together. If Scarborough from Community and Dan had a love child, it would be this gentleman.
I can fiddle with that mic.
Check.
Here, Dan.
Yeah, Jeff is saying we're feeding this like on video, right? So some people can partake of this.
This is exciting. No, it's not a live stream today, Dan.
Oh,
check.
Okay. So Jeff's saying you look like if me and Dino had a baby. All right.
She knows.
What's your name? Mike.
Use the mic.
Use the mic. Mike.
Yeah, like an ice cream. Yeah, there you go.
Is it working?
It's working.
Also, I mean, you were brought on stage because of how you look.
Testing. That's working, man.
Yeah. Okay. You got a Reading Rainbow shirt and yep. Oh, it's Jordan.
Reading Rainbow. Jordan's back, everybody.
He's got something in his backpack. Oh!
Jordan just brought me a full bottle of Bullet Rye whiskey. I take it all back. That was pretty quick.
There's another app called the Austin Police that don't allow that, by the way. As you notice, there's no kettle up here or even Tito's because
I'm allowed to receive gifts if I don't open them up on stage. Probably
it's unopened, so that should be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Jordan.
Well, thank you, Mike. I mean, unless you have something you'd like to plug, I think you should.
I don't know.
Thank you, Jordan.
This might be too much.
Thank you. That'll be all.
Jordan, wait. Table 5 needs bread. That's Jeff's joke. Thank you, Mike.
Everybody.
Mike's got an app too. All right, let's play. Who wants to ask Chris McKenna a question about Community?
Dan is going out into the audience with his little baby run. Anyone, raise your hand if you got a question for Chris McKenna, executive producer of Community.
All right, I like this guy. What's your question for Chris McKenna, who's made Community what it is?
What's your favorite episode?
Boring.
Just what is
kidding,
your favorite episode? You mean of Community or just any TV show of all time?
Obviously, of Community.
The French diplomacy episode of News Radio.
Okay, all right, moving on. This guy's.
Second, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris. My wife and I, we tweet, we do whatever we can to the sponsors of Community. In the past, we still want to do it moving forward. So moving forward, what can the fans do to help support Community as we rock on?
You know, I get asked that so often that you're getting tired of hearing my response. I have no idea. I honestly just love it and watch it. And
Aren't people supposed to just watch TV? I mean, when did we let them trick us into thinking that we needed to work for our television? Like a bunch of fucking prolies in an Orwell novel. 1984.
Dan, name another Orwell
Animal Farm.
Moby Dick, bitch.
No, honestly, Yahoo said when they came on, look, tell everyone to back off. Back the fuck off. This is all us. Tell the fans. No, just watch it. I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you love it, talk about it with your friends. But we don't want to enlist you guys. I mean, just love it.
But when you do talk about it, don't do that thing with your face. You know what I'm talking about. You don't? Ugh. What's your question in this all-male question and answer themed period? I hope it's about wieners.
What's your favorite physical feature of Dan Harmon?
It is about wieners. That's good. You don't even have to answer, Chris.
I'm doing a montage in my head. I'm like, oh, like all of them. I want to take every element and then do this to it. But the dead eyes, I think the dead stare.
Let's mix up the all-male Q&A with a female question. I bet it's gonna have eyelashes and a pink bow. This question. Is there any? You can muster one.
It's kind of related. Did you watch Jillian Jacobs on Girls?
Who?
I have not seen Gillian on Girls, but I love the idea of her being on it.
No, I did not.
You didn't see Gillian on Girls?
I did not.
Yeah.
That really was a female question.
Yeah, I know. I felt like a stereotype. So I think. Will you say hey to Megan? Because she's dying that she's not here.
Will you say hey to Megan because she's dying that she's not here? All right, hey Megan.
Megan, we miss you. We know you have that thing going on. We're all pulling for you. Some of us more than others. But anyway, Megan, call me.
Wow, this is working out. This
This is Gans, right? We're talking about Megan.
By the way, the show is so much better off stage. I know. All right, let's get handsome Patton Oswalt to ask.
Thank you.
If you were in front of a room full of people and had to rank the Rocky training montages from worst to best, what would you do?
Oh boy, I'd rack my brain for all the Rocky montages, I guess. The one with the chicken first?
Yeah, the chicken one's got to be the best one.
But then you had the Carl Weathers one.
I like the one when
on the beach, on the Venice beach.
What about the one where they're intercutting it with Ivan Drago and like Rocky's like doing like out in the snow doing real shit, and then Ivan Drago
high tech 1990s or late 1980s, like
punches a robot into steroids.
That's the height of like Reaganomics. We're the underdogs because the Russians have all of this amazing equipment, and poor little American Rocky has to train with a stick.
If you've ever seen the Russian arcade games, you know they were all like top flight on top of all of their electronics.
We really I think we all miss the Cold War now, even people that weren't born during it, because they must watch like movies and TV from the Cold War era and go, man, that was so simple and innocent. It was just a bunch of other white people you were kind of mad at.
Yeah.
And so you made spy thrillers about it, and like the only people that got hurt were people that their countries were too hard to pronounce to be on the news.
No, it was great to watch movies where we were supposed to be suddenly worried about like ducking and covering, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the idea that the world was at stake all day because it was just about Coke and Pepsi. So simple. And then those towers came down. Oh, that's funny? What a generation.
Or the wall came down, and then it was like movies like, I don't know, what is it? The Dream Team?
Dream Team, I think, was a response to the Berlin Wall coming down.
I'm pretty sure. Night Breeders?
Night Breeders. I think it's just Nightbreed. They don't care. Nobody cares. That ends the segment. Ask Chris McKenna a question.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's just they don't care about Nightbreed. I've talked to them about it. They don't care. And they don't care about race either. That's what's really frustrating. Speaking of, how are you, sir? You're raising your hand.
How many Meow Meow beans does Dan Harmon get?
That's a bonus question for you. How many Meow Meow beans?
Well, I don't know. I would.
It's kind of a gotcha question.
It is, because, he's a man of the people, so he should be a 1 or a 2.
Right.
But he's a secret elitist, so 6.
Yeah. All right. Now that definitely ends the segment. Why? You pointed at him. You get a really good question.
He pointed his beard.
Chris, are you going to be playing Shadowrun tonight?
I wish I could take a picture.
I've seen. Oh.
What?
I know the answer to that, sir. We're actually going to bring Jordan back up.
Is that the book I keep on seeing you with? Yeah.
Jordan's gonna play Shadowrun.
I would love to.
I really love the way
I have not been invited.
Did you guys notice how unanimously the crowd instantly didn't like Jordan when he came up? It was just a unanimous booing right off the bat.
Right, but
I don't know. I don't know if this show has ever had a villain, but that guy seems like absolutely
This show's had a lot of villains, but he really took the cake.
Absolutely.
No, but I mean,
He was
but
Hart
also they
Bachner
were
from Die Hard.
I feel like we're trading down because last time I was in Austin here, we had the guy that came up and talked about Bitcoin, and he was amazing.
He smelled good, but he was doing the same thing that Jordan was doing.
Yeah, but he was dynamic and awesome.
Well, his product was more interesting.
He smelled like delicious candy too.
Yeah.